Very good morning to all. I am Faisal, your social science teacher. Today I am back with a new topic. What we studied in last session? You do say? Yes. Last session we studied about changes in a family. All of you give good clap to him. Yes. What are the changes we studied? You say? Oh, what are the changes? Loudly? Yes. Changing role. Changing role of women and men. Or changing role of gender. Yes. What's the next? Who will say that? Yes, you say. Yes. What? Yes, correct. Give him a good clap. Changing after a wedding, that is the second one. That are the two areas we discussed in our last session. And all of you love to hear stories. Yes. Today I am with you. Start a story. The story is about a girl. A girl name is Swati. Swati is a 5-year-old girl. One day her mother is back from hospital with a new baby. What? With her mother when come back from hospital? A new baby. When she see that, she was so excited and so happy. She get a new sister. Yes. And he ran to her mother to hug the baby. Mother asked, Swati, you will take care of this baby? Swati said, yes, I will do. I will take care of that baby. Yes. And all days, Swati with that girl, the baby. She stand with mother and looking and caring what her mother doing. All she looking simply, she looking and stand with them. After the birth of that, her sister, many changes happens in Swati's life. What are they? Yes. First one is her mother is always busy with that little girl, little baby. She cannot spend more time with Swati. In old days, Swati sleep with her mother and her mother told her many stories. Now she misses that. Mother cannot say story. What happened? Mother want to care that baby. And now grandpa will take her to park. Before that, she going with mother. Now mother cannot go. Yes. And grandma packs her tiffin. Now her mother is busy with baby. These kind of many changes that happened after a birth of a baby in Swati's life. This is a simple story of Swati. What changes happens in Swati's life? Swati's life is more become happy and also some changes. Before that, before the baby coming, all her duties, responsibilities are done by who? Yes, mother. After the coming of baby, what happened? It changed. Many of her duties are done by who? Grandpa, grandma and papa. Okay? Yes. I will show you a picture. What do you see that? Yes, it's a picture. Parents taking care their baby. After birth of a child, what happens? Many changes happens in a family. Yes, today we studying about birth of a child. Birth of a child. How a change happens in a family when a new baby comes, that we going to discuss today. Let we check that story. When we analyze that story, we can get many points of this story. What change happens before the baby coming? All duties, all works are done by Saadi's mother. Now what happened? Now it changed. Now it's done by father, grandpa, grandma and all others. Mother is busy with that baby. Then we can discuss birth of a child using these points. What happened? First changes the daily routine of the family. Changes the daily routine of the family. Before the baby coming, the routine of the family is changed. All are busy with helping and take caring the baby. The next point is adds a new family member. Adds a family member. A new member is added to that family. The next one, roles of the family's members change. We check the story of Swati. What happened? Swati's mother's many duties are done by father and yes, grandpa and others. Father, grandpa and grandma. Yes, very good. Yes, the roles of the family members may change and increase responsibility. That's the next point. You hear the point? Increase responsibility of the family. How? They want to take care of the baby all time. Okay? Yes, this is the birth of a child brings these kinds of changes in a family. Changes the daily routine of the family, adds a family member and roles of the family members change and increase responsibility. Okay, this is a birth of a child, changes in a family. We studied about the third one, birth of a child. Next we moving to next area of our portions. Yes, look at this. Anybody identify this picture? What is in this picture? Anybody can say? Yes. Anybody? Yes, you say. Yes. Yes. This is the symbol of physically challenged or differently abled. What? Differently abled is the symbol of differently abled persons. Okay? Who is a differently abled persons? Differently abled persons. One who cannot walk, cannot hear, cannot speak. They need our support. Then only they can do their own work. They cannot do their work himself. They need others' support. That kind of people we can say differently abled people. To discuss this, we analyze a story of Ridu. Ridu is a very good girl. She lives in a joint family. She has mother, father, grandfather, and grandpa. One day, Ridu is very tired, very sad. What's the reason? Yes, the reason is that her grandmother is come back from the hospital. What happened? What happened to Ridu's grandmother? Yes, Ridu's grandmother met an accident last month. A car accident to Ridu's grandma. So she was in hospital. Now she come back from hospital. How she come back from hospital? While opening the door from the window, Ridu see that her grandmother in wheelchair. Grandmother coming to home from hospital in a wheelchair. All our other family members are taking her grandmother to home in a wheelchair. She is very upset. Her grandmother have a very good pain. And Ridu is always with grandmother. And she said to her mother, Mama, I will be always with grandmother. I will support you to all your works with grandma. I will give what grandmother needs. And one more also, Ridu said to her parents is that to take grandma to her room. Why? What is the reason? Yes. She always be comfortable. She can do comfortable with grandma. She make happy her. So she asked her parent to take grandma to her room. Okay? Yes, this is the simple story of Ridu. What we discuss in this story? Ridu's grandma met an accident and she is in wheelchair. And other family members and Ridu, including Ridu, all are want to take care her grandma. She needs support of others. She cannot walk himself. Okay, like that many support she needs from her family members. Yes. Our next topic is taking care of differently abled. 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 Who are the differently abled person? One those who cannot hear, they cannot walk, they cannot speak. That people we can say differently abled people. They need support of others. And the family member want to give more time to taking care of differently abled person. They want more support, more care, and we want to love them and we spend much more time with them. They are same for us, but they need some support. They maybe cannot hear, they maybe cannot walk, they maybe cannot talk. They want a little bit support of others. When they get support from others, they can do things very easily. These are the important points of taking care of differently abled. We can use another word also for differently abled, that is physically challenged. Physically challenged. Physically challenged is a keyword, okay? Physically challenged. You can use differently abled or physically challenged. They are physically challenged. They maybe cannot walk. They maybe cannot walk. They maybe cannot talk. They maybe cannot hear. Then what we do? Like Ridu what do? Ridu asked her mother to take her grandma into a room to give maximum support to her, taking care. And she always be with grandma for what? For comforting her. Like that, these type of physically challenged persons, they need more attention, more care. All the family members want spend more time with these types of physically challenged people. We want to play with them, we want to eat with them, and we want to spend many more time with them. Then only they be happy. We want to treat them same as us. They also want to hear, they also want to see, they also want taste, all they want. But just support only they need. That we should do. Then they can do many things like us. That is differently abled or physically challenged people. Yes. In our first block, changes in a family, we studied various things. What are the things? What are we studying today? Yes. First we study birth of a child. How a birth of a child brings a changes in a family. Next we check taking care of differently abled or physically challenged people. We need to take care of both. We need to take care of child. We need to take care of differently able people. Okay? Yes. Then today I give your homework. Today's homework is, yes, how have the change, how have the birth of a child, how have the birth of a child brings change in a family. Today's work is how the birth of a child brings change in a family. What happens when a child comes in a family? This is your homework. scan you in your notebook, and all are want to do your workbook activity also. Okay, you read your workbook and textbook and do workbook activities in your workbook. Okay, have a nice day.